Today I'm going to show you something really cool. How you can control AI agents directly from Telegram. That means you can literally chat with your AI assistant, send it prompts or commands, and get instant replies or even voice responses, all from the apps you already use every day, using a no-code solution called N8N. Hi, I am Hanish Arora, founder of Exoto, where we help small and medium-sized businesses set up AI automation systems that save them time, reduce stress, and scale faster. So if you want to build a modern business that runs smoothly with structure, systems, and AI leverage, this video is for you. To download this workflow and a few others, you can also check out my community AI Agents Lab. You can grab the link from the description. So let's dive in. We will cover how to connect Telegram properly with N8N, and then along with the text messages, how to process audio messages and get the replies back. And also one trick that you need to make Telegram treat your audio messages as native playable audio, not just MP3 files. I'm in my N8N dashboard canvas, and I have also opened my Telegram web version. All right, so the first thing you need to do is to set up Telegram credentials within N8N. So you need to connect Telegram with N8N. So you need to set up a trigger, Telegram trigger, that will trigger whenever you send a new message. So to connect Telegram with N8N, you need to first add your Telegram account with N8N. So I have already set up one of my Telegram channel inside N8N. I'll set up a new one here. So create new credentials. So here I need to provide access token. So to get the access token, let's head over to Telegram now. So I'm in my web version of the Telegram. So there you need to search for this bot father. Okay. So you need to go to the Telegram and search for this bot father. It should have a little blue check mark. Okay. So now within this bot father, you need to type start. So when you type this command, start command in bot father, you will get this long message with different commands. Okay, so now what you need to do is to type in new bot. So you want to create a new bot, so you need to type in new bot. It'll ask you for a bot name. So you can say my assistant. Oh, good. Now let's choose a username. It's available. Now let's choose a username. It should be maybe Soto bot. Sorry, it's not available. So Soto bot, Soto AI. It's not available again. So Soto AI bot. Let's try this. Yeah, it's available. And now we got the access token key. So now we need to copy this token key and head over to N8N. I need to add the token key here. Let's see. Yeah, it's now connected. You can see this message, right? So that means my Telegram is now connected with N8N. And if I search for my AI assistant, also I can click on this Zoto AI bot from here only and head over to my assistant, and then I can do changes in the name of, maybe I can add an image, I can add maybe some kind of description to the bot. So now to start interacting with this bot, we need to first, let's send a message there. So that's our first message. Let's see if in N8N we got any input. So in N8N, like with every trigger node, you have 3 steps. One is the input, and then the processing and the output. So now to get a input, how we'll get the input is how the trigger will work is whenever there is a new message in this channel, then the workflow will trigger. So now let's see. I just clicked on the start list to listen. It picked up the first message. Okay, now I'm trying to check if it's waiting for the next message. So let's send the next message. Hello, how are you? Let's see. Yeah, it worked. Now we received a message here. So now pin this first and go to the next step. So the next step is we want to first check whether the message is audio message or it's a text message. So now how can we check that? We need to add a switch, because if it's an audio message, we need to convert that audio message into, or we need to transcribe the audio into a text. So I'll add a switch here, and within the switch, I need to provide a rule. So what's the rule? So I want to check whether there is any file or not. So let me try to send audio message through my cell phone. Hey, what's up? Now I sent an audio message. Let's see in my N8N if I received the message or not. I need to, I think, then test again. Maybe, yeah, this time I received the audio message, audio file as output. So now I need to pin this, and now in the switch, I need to check if this file here within Telegram trigger exists or not. If it exists, then I need to go to a different route, and if it doesn't exist, then I need to go to a different route. So let's see, string exists. Now here I want to give the full Telegram trigger. So if this file exists, then what do we want to do? We want to do the name. We want to change the output name to audio. And if it doesn't exist, if this file does not exist, string doesn't exist, then let's rename the output to text. Let's go to the next step now. So now it exists. So I think it renamed it to audio. So we have one audio file here, no text file. Okay, so let's pin this again. Oh, switch we can't pin. Let's move to the next step. So in the next step, what I want to do is, if it's a file, I want to get the file first. Again, Telegram, and let's see if there is any node. Yeah, get a file. So we have this get file node in Telegram. What we want to do is we want to get the file, and we need to give the file ID here. So it should work, but I don't want to give directly the JSON ID here. JSON is the last node's output, basically. That it treats as an input, but I want to give the full address, location address, because just to make sure everything is organized. So I want to give the full address. So it's Telegram item, and then JSON dot message dot voice ID. If this file exists, I just want to download the file. Let's do that. Yeah, the file is downloaded. I'll just pin this option for now. Okay, so now we need to transcribe this recording that we have here. Let's transcribe the recording into a text message thing. Yeah, it's in OpenAI. And from here, we can do transcribe a recording. Okay, so here we need to connect our account first. So you can get the OpenAI API from your OpenAI account, and you need to connect like this. So if you click, you need to enter your API key here, and you need to just do the connection in the same way. So here, for example, if I'll connect my API key that I'll get from OpenAI, so you can head over to, I think, openai.com/API to get your API. And then once you have the API key, you can just connect your OpenAI account here. I have my account already connected. So I have just selected my account, and once it's connected, then you can transcribe the output from the previous node and give that a name as a data, the file name, and let's execute. Yep, now we have the audio message in the form of a text here as output. So that's what we were looking for. If the initial message on Telegram was in text, then we are just looking for the text message. If it's audio message, then we have transcribed that audio into a text message. So now we can build our AI agent or any kind of agent. To that agent, we can give this text as an input, as a prompt. So let's build a simple AI agent that can just do chatting with us. Connected chat trigger node prompt. That's the prompt we want to give. So that's the prompt, JSON text. So I don't want to give that, give only this as a prompt, because it could be confusing. Or we could give, I think, this also, right? From both the nodes, we are getting a text message only. So yeah, we can give that as a input. Here also, we just want to give a text as an input. And let's give this agent the brain OpenAI chat model. GPT 4.1 mini is fine. Okay. Now it has a brain. Let's execute. Yep. Now we must have some output not much, just here, ready to help. How about you? So it's acting as a chatbot right now. Okay. So this agent is just a chatbot, but we can integrate any tools to this agent. We can have a complex agent working here, and we could give our input through Telegram, through this channel, and the agent will do the work, and whatever output it will give, we want to receive the same output as a reply to our message, right? So now let's set up the output node. So here we want to first check, because we want to make sure that if we are sending a message in text, we want to receive a reply in text, and if we are sending a message as an audio message, we want to receive audio reply. Okay, so I again want to add a switch here. I'll just copy this switch, and here I'll check whether the initial message was an audio message or a text message. So here, if it was an audio message, I want to give output a name as audio reply, and if it was a text message, I want to give output a name as text reply. Let's check, execute, and check. So it was an audio message, and I got an audio reply here. Now let's generate the audio. Again, we can do that through OpenAI, generate audio. So yeah, I think it's the same AI agent output. Now here's something to take care of. So if we want to reply in the same audio format, so Telegram has this audio format. If we want to reply in the same format, we should select this Opus. Okay. If we select MP3 or any other format, so the file here would be totally different. Okay. So if you search Telegram audio format, so if you search on Google, here you can see it's Opus. So we need to select Opus here. Okay. So we want to make sure that our file is in the same format, the file that we are generating here. So let's execute. Now we have our file audio.opus. Now we want to send that audio message as a response. Telegram, again, send an audio file, send audio chat ID. What was the chat ID? That was the ID. I just want to copy this. So I'll copy the chat ID here, but it shouldn't be JSON. It should be Telegram trigger, then item, then what's wrong? Annual syntax. Okay, yeah, this is extra. So now it's a chat ID, and the binary, it is a binary file. So input binary field as data. Now let's rename the file Zoto AI response, and we want to reply to this message. We want to send a reply as a reply to the message ID, not the thread, but to the message ID. So again, the message ID, let's see if we have something here, not chat ID, but a message ID. It was message. Yeah, here it is. Right. So let's try. Right. Now we have our.
Hey, not much. Just here and ready to help. How about you?
Now we have this response. We got that response. Now, if we send a text message, we want to get a text response. That is simple. Let's try. Hey, wait, and first to Telegram, send a text message. Yeah, here it is. So we just want to use the same chat ID, Telegram trigger, and JSON message ID. Okay, now the text is, what's the text? It's the AI agent's output. We want to receive that as a reply, and we want to get reply to a message, the original message. So what was the original message? Reply to the message ID. So it's this ID, right? It's set up now. Let's unpin, and do a test. Execute workflow. Okay, what's up? Okay, so let's see if it's working. It's not working. No text. Okay, so what we could do is, I think, right, it could have issues. So let's Telegram trigger. It's item. It's JSON. It is message. It is text. Okay, or it could be that audio message, right? So how we can get that audio message is the same way. item, not Telegram trigger. Transcribe audio. Dot transcribe a recording. Dot item. Dot JSON. Dot text. Okay, that was the node. Let's test again. What's up? Now, okay, I think we should not have this brackets, right? Now it should work. Yeah, it's working now. And we can test again. No issues. Execute workflow. Hey, what's up? Issue. JSON message ID. Chat not found. It should be same, bro. Let's see. Okay. Got it. So I think here was the issue. It should be a chat ID, not the message ID. Chat. Let's try. It's working now. Yep. I have a reply. So let's activate and test. Hey, what's up? How are you today? I'm doing great. How about you? Let's do a audio test. I'm sending a message from my cell phone to this assistant. Hey, what's up? How are you today? Yeah, this is the message in audio. Let's wait for an audio response.
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? What can I help you with today?
Yeah, here it was correct. So that's why it worked. Yeah, now we have a working AI agent connected with our Telegram account through this channel. Okay. And whenever I'll send a message to this channel, I'll get a response back after the agent will do the processing. Okay. So now if I want to set up any kind of a complex agent to do some work to help me automate some of the tasks, all I need to do is to set up this agent and connect some tools with that, give some memory to it and a mind to the agent. And it's all done. So now I can input my prompt in Telegram and get output in Telegram. So now you have got a fully interactive AI assistant living inside your Telegram, one that can listen, think, and talk back. And you can use it for anything, a personal productivity assistant, a voice-based task manager, or even a customer support bot. With this setup, you can chat with your AI in text or voice, trigger workflows across multiple platforms, and make your everyday tools way smarter. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications, because I have got a lot more AI automations tutorials coming your way. You can download all these ready to use workflows for free inside our school community, AI Agents Lab. You can just check the link from the description, join the community, and start experimenting today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Thank you.